What's going on, everybody? My name is Seth and you're watching 252 Squad, and today we're back with a really wild video. Something that I was not prepared to make and not really expecting to make, but here it is. So this, as you've probably seen from other videos, is my 1999 Honda Accord Coupe. This car was originally getting a J32A2 6-speed swap and boost for about 500 horsepower, but plans have changed quite substantially. Pretty much since getting this car, not a whole lot of progress has been made. I've owned the car for about 3 months and nothing really much has been done. And in turn with being that, I got a little tired and complacent of the build, and so I wanted to change direction completely and go completely crazy with this car. As you can see, the interior is still kind of in shambles from when I got the car. I actually did end up cleaning it out, but there's not a whole lot going on here. There's just the roll bar, there's just the racing seats, a Sparco quick disconnect, nothing too crazy. Part of the interior is torn apart where I was getting to the ECU and doing some wiring, and that's when I said, screw it, I'm changing direction. So that in turn brings in this car. This is a 2003 Ford Mustang GT. This is actually my dad's car, and this is the car that got me into cars. I remember being real little and him going, you want to go fast? And we went real fast, as fast as a 2-valve Mustang would go. But as you can see, it's kind of been sitting here growing up. This car has a messed up transmission, and with that being said, there was a lot of talk and work towards getting things to build this car, and that's what's going to end up going to that. And speaking of going to that, that leads to this. If you could read right there, that says 5-liter. This is a Gen 3 Coyote 5-liter engine, as you can tell by the direct injector sitting here. This is a long block from Ford. This is anything special. This is just a bare long block. And it does need a cylinder head. That is the reason that I got the engine, got it for cheap because it has a bad cylinder head. And I know you're already thinking, Seth, there's no way you can put a 5-liter in a 99 Honda Accord. There's no way it fits. And anything's possible with a grinder, a cutoff wheel, and a welder. So that's all I got to say about that. But I know it sounds crazy, but that is the plan, guys. We're going to figure out a way to put this 5-liter in that 99 Honda Accord. I don't care if it's long ways, sideways, or anyways, really. I don't even care if we put it in the back. Y'all decide. I want to see y'all's comments. I want to see y'all's reactions. I want to see what y'all think about the build. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult. Got to source the transmission depending on which way we go with it. Measurements wise, I've taken measurements. It does fit sideways, but there's no way pretty much to get a transmission in without having to remove pretty much everything, which instantly leads me to going, hey, we can cut the whole front end off of it, tube it, and fit it long ways, rear wheel drive Honda Accord maybe. And that in turn would help lead to this car. We could use this car here pretty much as a jig just to figure things out, maybe even take the rear 8.8 out of it or transmission and rebuild it. The 3650 has gone bad in it. It has bad shift forks in it, but we could fix that quickly. But I mean, that's what this car could be used for here. Definitely not 5.0 swapping this one. Definitely gonna take all the extra time and 5.0 swap that one. And like I said with this engine does have a bad cylinder head, so that leads to building this engine to me. I actually do have a set of GT350 heads and Boss 302 intake manifold that has been offered to me to be able to buy. So I'm very thinking heavily about that. And that would convert it from direct injection back to just regular port injection with going to the 350 heads. Make things a little bit simpler for going in the car because it's already going to need a fuel cell and probably all kinds of lines and pump and all that stuff. Plus the mounts and everything else that goes along with it. It's going to be pretty crazy. So yeah, I know this video is probably short and sweet and you're probably a lot of confusion. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you do like it and like the idea of it, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think about it, how you would approach the build. And we'll go from there. Pretty much new videos should be out pretty soon. This probably explains why I haven't been posting as much recently, is because of getting the 5-liter and everything with that and trying to sort out the Accord and a few other little things with that. But anyways, guys, I thank y'all for watching. If you do want to see more of the build, subscribe, like the video. Peace out. See y'all later.